Hey, good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Struggling a little bit here. Okay, this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. We are taking a look at current situation. It is a general reading, no specific life area. Um, it is for May. And keep in mind, if this reading, that's upside down, resonates, please hit the like button, or even if you just enjoy the content. And if it doesn't resonate, or even if it does, you could check out your other placements as well. I usually post over the next week or so all of the signs. I start with Aries, first sign of the zodiac, and I'm an Aries, so it works. I'm going to use the Wizard Tarot today, and let's get started here. What do our Aries need to know? What do our Aries need to know? Okay, current situation, please. Two of Wands, past influence. Nine of Pentacles, present influence. The Sun. Negative or challenge. It's a negative, actually. Queen of Cups, positive. I feel like that could be somebody. Three of Wands, that's good. Especially with Two of Wands in your current situation, and the positive is Three of Wands. That's really good. What you don't see. Eight of Swords, what to look for. King of Wands. Okay, unexpected. Hierophant. Challenge. Five of Wands. Future influence. Six of Pentacles. Outcome. Page of Pentacles. And where does this lead? Chariot. Knight of Wands. Oh my gosh. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. But I pulled the Knight of Wands off the bottom of the deck too. But let's go with the Nine of Swords. To me, this is just about overthinking things. There's probably a situation here, especially with the Queen of Cups being in the negative position, where maybe you're dealing with something, either love or if it's not love, it's something, creative within you. I feel like it's kind of contrary. Like there's some contrasting energies here. Um, I do though feel like, because the Knight of Wands was really at the bottom of the deck, this has an energy flow to me. Like there's a trip coming in. There is a vacation, travel of some sort, movement. Even with the Sun there, that reminds me that something's moving forward, because it feels like a movement card with the horse moving. The current situation is the Two of Wands. So this overall reading is about that situation, and to me this is you making some kind of plans. You've been working something out, or you are working something out, and you're trying to figure out kind of how to get to where you want to be, whether no matter what life area this is. As we get going, it might click more of what life area. But the past influence is the Nine of Pentacles. So a part of me thinks this is twofold. This is successful, but it is independent. So there's a feeling like, I almost feel like, it's not the independence that you want to change, but maybe you're looking for somebody, looking for a partner, looking for love, but it also could be looking for work and or making yourself even more successful. However, this is the past energy, so you are successful. And you may want to upgrade that. There is a lot of pentacles happening here, so there is a lot to be said about the stability here. However, the present influence is the Sun. So there is something that's making you feel very joyful right now. My sorry. So I do feel like that energy is kind of overall got you. I think it has you in a pretty good place. You're pretty happy. There's there's something though to me that comes in here next couple days that brings that joy with it. I do feel like that there's a lot of energy happening here, but I think your plans are helping you as well. The plans that you're putting into place to move forward are really working to your benefit. The Queen of Cups is in your negative, so that tells me that there's something that you're probably pretty attached to, or you're very sensitive about something that's kind of getting and not getting in your way, but it causes you maybe to overthink things, or I think it's a reminder kind of to keep an even emotional keel here, like keep an emotional even level to what's happening around you. Aries, we get pretty excited about things in a good way and in a bad way, right? I mean, we react. We have fire. So and I mean, I don't know. I'm an Aries, so I kind of know this that I get really excited about things. I get really emotional. I just have a lot of energy, whatever the emotion is. And I feel like that can be us. And so this negative might be that you're being over emotional in an emotional sense. That, be careful about how that there a situation isn't necessarily, you may be overthinking the emotional side to it, like allowing yourself to get hurt when you don't really need to, or worried about falling in love when you don't, when that's not even on the table right now, or it's just, a beginning. Two of Wands, you're starting it. Three of Wands is in the strength or the positive energy, which I feel like your plans are coming to fruition, and that's something you just to keep an eye on. So whatever this Two of Wands is to you, whatever you're planning on doing, know that things are happening the way they're supposed to, and that you will soon see those ships come in. That's an important card to me. Um, Eight of Swords is in your what you don't see. I feel like you're tying yourself up a little bit here. There could be a feeling of being stuck, like legit. Um, like if you're looking like making a plan and trying to get together with some specific person, or a career, or whatever this plan is, it's not it's not moving forward because the other people don't want to, regardless of what the situation is. It's something literally is stuck. Like there's a something holding them back. And it could be like just a contract if it's work. It could be getting approval from the head honcho, or if it's love, it could be that they're in a position right now where they're taking care of family, or doing something that's taking their mind away, that's keeping them from moving forward. Oops, sorry about that. The King of Wands is what to watch for. So I would say this is definitely someone, and this is as a fire person. So it doesn't mean they have to be a fire sign. It's someone that has a lot of energy and motivation and is good for your soul. They're just very fiery. And I feel like this person is going to make the difference, whether this is love or work. This is the person you need to keep an eye for, and um, and see, and it could be that person. Maybe you need to ask them a question. Maybe you need to see what's really happening. It can also mean that what you need to look for is this energy within yourself. So it's a king, and that doesn't necessarily mean male. What it means is taking charge. Aries do that really well, but there's something here, and I think it's that queen energy in your negative that's causing you not to stand up like an Aries normally would. Now, it could mean that you have a little bit of water in your chart too, where you're like a little bit less assertive or aggressive than the normal Aries sign. But it also is that maybe you're not showing your true potential because you're afraid of that heart space and not speaking up when you should. You're kind of worried about everybody's feelings, and that can be okay. You just have to balance that out. But this is what to look for. So the unexpected is the Hierophant, and I'm going to actually clarify on this Hierophant. What is this Hierophant? Because it can be a commitment. It can be a commitment to love. It can be a commitment to work. It can be just any commitment. Um, I mean, it could be. It's Two of Cups. Okay, so we've got Emperor, Four of Cups, Two of Cups. I feel like unexpectedly you'll find more control over the situation that you're wanting. So the Four of Cups is what you're dreaming about. The Emperor is about taking control, and the Two of Cups is about the relationship itself. So I do feel like that that commitment is what you need to look for, but you need to understand how much you can control. You can control what you want and say I want this or I don't, but you can't necessarily control the other person. But it does mean that you can take control of yourself. And I do feel like that this is a good card because it's about leveling up as well as it can be about commitment. But I think of it as, you know, the Hierophant can be about religion, church, but it also can be about like college and that kind of thing where I feel like it's a level up. The Hierophant is the next card after the Emperor. So it's not just taking control, it's taking control and then allowing yourself to give that information. So it's a level up to me. And I feel like that's what's happening in this situation, in this relationship. The challenge is the Five of Wands. There's some kind of conflict here. What is that conflict? It could be anything. It could be, if it's work, it could be to a long drive to get there. It could mean that you have to start at a less salary, but it's the job's more what you want. It could be, if it's love, it could be that there's a conflict in, maybe you live far apart or family stuff is in the way. This could be anything, but whatever it is, this is your challenge. This is your bump in the road that you need to look at from a different perspective probably and say, okay, how am I going to deal with this challenge? Because getting over that challenge is the key to moving forward, and there's a lot of forward movement here. So in your future influences, the Six of Pentacles, I feel like this is about give and take. I feel like in the near future here towards the end of the month, you're just going to really feel like this situation is coming together. There's conversation, or there is a contract that is equal give and take, or you come to a conclusion. And then moving forward is the Page of Pentacles, which is the outcome, but then I did more. So I feel like this is kind of a renewed feeling to me that you're going to be revisiting this in a new way. Pages are about learning. They're young. So, and the Page of Pentacles to me takes that time to really hone in, kind of like the Eight of Pentacles, which it actually leads to that as well. So, it's a continuous learning process. It's going to take work. This can also be, Page of Pentacles can also be about healing. But it is moving forward. So I feel like because I pulled what comes after, I've got the Chariot and the Knight of Wands. That is total forward movement. There's a lot of energy behind these two. And to me, these are both have a ton. And so something is going to be coming in rather quickly and fast. And it could mean that you're traveling. It could mean that you're taking a trip. It could mean that this could be like going towards this job, going towards this person if it's a lover. But there's definitely, there's still forward movement here. But this comes in, I feel like, unexpectedly. So this energy comes in fast and unexpectedly and it's very exciting, actually. And if it's work, or even if it's not, that it continues to allow you to work on something, to really work on, being better at it, mastering a skill. Even if it's love, it's, working through the relationship. How are we going to do this? Like really coming together and figuring it out, and putting some puzzle pieces into place, because I feel like this plan that you have is a good plan, and it's working. It's working tremendously, actually. But the thing is, you have to stay committed. Know that, be careful about being too emotional about something. And then the Five of Wands, those kind of go together too. Like that, this is a challenge. The Five of Wands. If you feel attacked, even if it's not really, even if you just feel that way, you might take that out on another person. And it's just really watch that, because this could get in your way. These are bumps in your road. So they could get in the way of this developing the way it should. So just know that moving forward. So there you have it, Aries. Is there anything else our Aries need to know for May? One more piece of advice or situation? Six of Cups. I feel like this is about giving. I don't know why. As soon as I looked at this card, I thought of giving. She's giving to him. And I feel like that is. It's like there is something very sweet happening here, whether it's work or love. And it's very kind and generous and good, and a little bit like young feeling to me. Like handle it with kid gloves a little bit. You know, don't be like that Aries that's crazy. Be the Aries that's compassionate. We don't have much compassion. But you know what I mean? Like just hit it, because I feel like if this is love, this person comes in a little bit worried about being hurt, or being trampled on, a little bit, maybe. Just keep that in mind. But I also feel like it's, to me, the Six of Cups is all about sweetness, and it can be about gifts from the universe as well. And I feel like that's something you need to know, that things are working in your favor. It's just a matter of getting through that and doing the work, because Two of Wands, Three of Wands, that's doing the work. So there you have it, Aries. I hope you liked it. Please let me know. Hit the like button. I appreciate it. Take care. Have a beautiful day.